Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel Tarot C. I'm Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages for the cards that come out in today's reading for you. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for the reading. So let's begin. Let's find out what cards come out, what messages come through with the cards that do come out in today's reading for you. So the first card that we have is the Four of Pentacles. You have some earth sign energy with this. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, or even a Capricorn. We've got the Seven of Wands. It's in the reverse. And we have the Three of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords, and it is in the reverse. So the Page of Swords in the reverse, this does feel like a sense that there could be a bit of a block in communication right now. I do feel like with this Page of Swords, this feels like an energy of wanting to be able to find out more about something or someone, but trying to be able to do so without letting them in on that. So this does feel like an energy of kind of trying to find out more about the situation or about you from other people, or from being able to observe from a distance. I do feel like with this Page of Swords showing up in the reverse, this feels like an energy of the communication kind of being blocked. I do feel like with the Four of Pentacles showing up over here, this person is very cautious. I do feel like they are also somebody who's kind of slow to be able to open up in this connection, especially right now. It's like they're kind of holding back. I do feel like this person is kind of closed off a little bit. And I do feel like when it comes to being able to really be able to get to a place of feeling free enough to let you in, it may take some time or something, or this person may need to be able to kind of be able to warm up to getting there with you. But I do feel like with the Seven of Wands showing up in the reverse, this feels like an energy of being in a space where when it comes to this connection, it feels like there is what may feel like an obstacle when it comes to this connection. I feel like it could be from the outside world and other people outside of this connection influencing it. And I do feel like with the Seven of Wands showing up in the reverse, this does feel like an energy of not wanting to have to fight or have to be at odds or in opposition because of this connection. I do feel like there is a strong connection here. It does feel like there is something there, and it is felt when it comes to the way you feel about this person. I do feel like, though, maybe putting you in a space where it's like for this connection there is a need for you to fight for it, or there is a need for this person to be able to fight for it or to defend it, stand up for it. I do feel like with the Three of Cups showing up over here, this feels like a sense of having friendship in this person. And I do feel like having a solid connection built on a true and genuine foundation of what may feel like friendship, and having a genuine connection that's very meaningful, that's very present. And I do feel like with this Three of Cups showing up over here, it also feels like an energy of being able to experience, being able to enjoy somebody's time and being around them. And I do feel like a lot of good moments also in this connection is something this person holds on to and carries with them. I do feel like it's something that's kind of keeping them wanting to be able to be in this connection with you. And I do feel like also holding on. So I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Fool card. And we have the Three of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups. So the King of Cups showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of trying to be able to keep a lot of emotions and even feelings under control when it comes to the way that somebody feels about a situation, or even just the situation. It does feel like a sense of wanting to be able to be able to be in control of everything and not letting the emotions really get the best of anyone. I do feel like with this King of Cups showing up over here, this feels like a mature approach towards emotions in a connection with somebody. I do feel like there is a sense of actually being quite well thought out as far as how somebody's expressing themselves, and even how the situation or even the connection is kind of being approached from both ends. With the King of Cups, this does feel like having a lot of genuine feelings. Also feel like a lot of devotion as far as those feelings go. And even when it comes to the feelings towards this connection, there's a lot of love here. I do feel like there is a lot of love between the two of you. And do you feel like with the Ace of Pentacles shown up over here, this does feel like an energy of really being able to get to this place of being able to experience this connection as one that's quite grounded, something that's quite stable. And I do feel like that's something this person wants in this connection and is after. And I do feel like it's something that makes this person feel more so comfortable with being able to open up and being able to really let anyone in. I do feel like this person may be somebody who really seeks that security before they can really get to that place of being able to express their emotions, or even being able to be able to actually go through those emotions with you. But with the Ace of Pentacles showing up over here, it feels like a pretty grounded energy. It feels like also a new beginning. And I also feel like being able to experience a very grounded and stable foundation between the two of you as well. And do you feel like there is a sense of this person being someone who kind of moves steady and prefers that approach? But I do feel like they're coming around with this Ace of Pentacles showing up over here. And as far as the way they feel about you, I do feel like this does feel like them also kind of viewing you as somebody who is very valuable, would add to their life rather than subtract. I do feel like with the Fool card showing up over here, this feels like an energy of being open to being able to see where things go in this connection, in the sense that you're ready to take a leap of faith. This does feel like a sense of being open to that within this connection, and even being a bit excited about what that can look like. With the Fool card showing up over here, this feels like a very fortunate energy as well. So I do feel like when it comes to diving into this connection, this does feel like all will be well between the two of you, and even before this connection. With the Three of Wands, this does feel like an energy of distance. This could have to do with the long distance situation. And I do feel like with the Page of Swords showing up in the reverse, this feels like an energy of somebody trying to be able to find out more. And I do feel like also kind of doing that in a way that's like they're trying to observe from a distance. I do feel like with the Three of Wands, this does feel like an energy of actually being in a space where there is a lot of hopeful energy for what's to come. There's even a sense of kind of waiting in expectancy when it comes to the future, and being in expectancy of something positive coming in this connection. Do you feel like the future does hold a lot of growth and expansion in this connection? And even I do feel like with the Three of Cups showing up over here, good times, and even times of being able to celebrate good moments in this connection. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have very soon. We have stay optimistic about your love life. And we have give your relationship a chance. So this very soon card showing up over here, I do feel like there is somewhat of a shift that's happening between this Four of Pentacles and this Ace of Pentacles showing up over here. This feels like an opportunity that's kind of allowing for things to be easier and even feel a bit more stable. I do feel like also a sense of being able to have what is a solid foundation to be able to build upon something meaningful with this person. With this very soon card showing up over here, this feels like an energy of being able to also experience the end of a waiting period happening sooner than expected with this Three of Wands. I do feel like though, with the very soon card showing up over here, this feels like a need to also get decisive when it comes to what you want. I do feel like there is a strong sense of being able to get what you want in the situation. You do feel like being put in a position to be able to actually make a decision as to what you want, what that looks like, and being able to have that. I do feel like with the stay optimistic about your love life card showing up over here, this does feel like it is pertaining to the Fool card. This feels like a very optimistic energy with the Fool card, and being open and being even in a space of really being positive, especially when it comes to thinking about the future. And do you feel like with this stay optimistic about your love life card showing up over here, this also feels like it's pertaining to the Seven of Wands showing up in the reverse. With the Seven of Wands, this does feel like an energy of almost reaching a point of feeling a bit defeated in a situation where it feels like there is something coming up against you in opposition. And that can even be from within the connection or from outside. I do feel like with this stay optimistic about your love life card showing up over here, this is about not giving up and persevering. I do feel like there is a sense of being able to make it through what feels like opposition, being in something being in opposition to your connection, being something that is very soon to be something that you are able to get through. Do you feel like with the give your relationship a chance card showing up over here, this feels like a desire to be able to work something out in this connection, wanting to be able to not give up on your connection. And I do feel like also with this Page of Swords, this feels like a sense of this person kind of holding those ideas or those feelings in. And I do feel like this person is in a space where they are not ready to, I do feel like they don't want to give up on this connection. They want to fight for it. And I do feel like they want to give it another chance. This could be a second chance, but I also feel like there's a desire to be able to put in more of an effort to make something work. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Sagittarius. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Sagittarius.